Hey everyone. So, still pretty sick. I may be dying. It's a waiting game at this point. But no, today's video is all about tics, and for the most part, mainly my tics. So, tics don't care if you're sick. They don't care if you're tired, and they don't care how much they hurt. They're just gonna keep going. So, like right now, I'm pretty sick. Excuse me. And nose is a little stuffed. So the sniffing tic, obviously going to keep doing it. Just makes things a little bit more difficult. So I'm not able to get in enough air, or as much air as I normally would. So I find myself out of breath more, just doing mundane things. Even during this video, talking for an extended period of time, I find myself having to take deeper breaths in between, just so I can not look like I'm breathing hard or anything like that. Sorry. And I've had a lot of comments asking me if my tics affect my sleeping at all, and no, they don't. As soon as I'm asleep, I sleep. But getting to sleep, some days is a little bit more difficult. Mainly just on especially bad days or bad mornings where I'm ticking more than I normally do. Just takes longer for me to finally relax and calm down enough to be able to fall asleep. But those don't happen very often. And actually, every once in a while, when it's usually getting closer to when it's time to wake up, I'll actually randomly wake up, tick for a little bit, and then fall back asleep. I don't know. It just happens. And I also tick in my dreams, so can't get away from it anywhere. And in regards to do my tics hurt? For the most part, no, they don't. The only times they hurt for me is if I'm doing them a lot more than I normally do. So I have a jaw clenching tic, and I'll know the next day if the day before I was doing that tic a lot, just because it'll hurt to chew food, to eat, just because I've clenched my jaw so much the day before. And then for my neck, that'll hurt, just because I've snapped it so hard to one side for so long that I'll just start getting neck cramps, and I usually just take some Tylenol or something like that just to kind of ease the pain, but they just keep going. And also like my arm stretching one, that one right there. Again, if I'm doing that one a lot, it just starts hurting right at the elbows. So I've done this before. I've put ice packs on my elbows just to kind of ease some of the pain. Also, my sniffing tic. This one rarely hurts me. Mainly like cold weather. So a few weeks ago, I ended up having to deal with a subject outside when it was about -20, and I was breathing hard during this time, and that morning when I got off of work, this is my whole upper respiratory was just hurt. But it was also because I was constantly doing it, breathing hard. I think it's just made everything a little bit more raw. But a lot of people with Tourette's also have tics that that you don't see. Not everything is an outward physical thing that people can see. Like I have a jaw clenching one. For the most part, you can't see that one unless you're really looking at me. That one right there. in the winter, it's especially bad, just because drier air. But I have to take deep breaths often. But you know, that really good feeling when you take a big breath of air. Yeah, mine will get cut short, so you almost get to that point and then it stops. And that is the most frustrating thing ever. I mean, I'll be, you know, driving around in the squad or, you know, my personal vehicle, and like I'll just kind of start internally freaking out because I haven't been able to take a deep breath for a long time, because you just keep trying and trying and trying, and then finally you get it. And it's like, oh, that feels great. Not even 2 minutes later, it's all over again. So that's always fun. And also I have one for I have a tic in my toes, and I've been kind of doing it pretty much through this whole video, but I have to like curl my toes over themselves. And you know, if I'm wearing new shoes or shoes that are narrow in the front or tight socks, and I can't if I'm not able to do it, then again, freaking out. But those are just some of those are the ones that are the main ones for me. But just gotta live with it. It happens. So that's all I can think of right now. I'm gonna stop talking unless I absolutely have to. God bless and good luck out there.